There's one in particular that really sparked my love of math, and that was Miss Naomi Gibson, who was my algebra teacher, and she was this dynamo that said girls had no reason to fear math.
As far as a teacher who was not my mom, I would probably have to say it was my second grade teacher, whose name, appropriately enough, was Mrs. Smiley. Reading was my favorite pastime, and I attribute that to her. She was one of those warm, engaging teachers where I always felt safe.
I'd like to say thank you to all of the teachers who are out there shaping the lives of young people. If I look back on my life, I can definitely tell the influence of the good teachers that I had. I think of Lewis Snow, I think of Miss Jacobs that I had in the 5th grade, and I think about the impact that they had on my life.
I was so blessed that my daughter Madison had a teacher named Vicki Rivers at David Cox Elementary. When my daughter entered 1st grade, she could barely read. She read words that were like me and do and to. And by the end of 1st grade, Vicki Rivers had found the secret of literacy and unlocked it in my daughter. And when she finished 1st grade, she was reading at the top of the class.
A special thank you for all those teachers out there who see a student in your class like me, who's tuned out and wants to go play, and know how to get that child's attention. That is magic, and you make magic in the classroom every day. Thank you.
Teaching is the most noble profession, and what do great teachers do? T, they touch hearts. E, they encourage active student participation. A, they affect lives for eternity. C, they challenge students to think critically and creatively. H, they hold high academic expectations for all students. E, they encourage improvement, not perfection. R, they relate lessons to real life. And S, they set the stage for future success.
I've been blessed with teachers all my life. Same teacher for 1st and 2nd grade who was one of the best in my elementary school and got me going and loving reading at that stage. And if I hadn't had that, I don't know what I've done, because I read all the time and still love it. Miss Bailey was her name. I used to visit her all the way through college.
Yeah, my 1st grade teacher, Doc Carnegie at Sedgefield Elementary School. It's the most important profession we have. It's the one profession that influences every other profession and every other calling and every other career. To all our teachers, thank you. You're my heroes. Thanks.
I had 2 teachers that actually had an impact on me, Mr. Dellinger and Miss Hepler. Both of them were mathematics teachers. Both of them challenged me when it came to mathematics and actually pulled out of me the ability to learn math, which I became very good at and consequently became an engineer.